The Nightmare Before Christmas is a film that people love to debate on. Is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie? But until last night, I wouldn't have been able to answer that question because I hadn't seen the movie all the way through. Now, I have probably seen, at least before last night, 60% of this movie just completely out of order or in random parts. About probably 4-ish years ago, I watched like the first 20 minutes of this movie in class before it just got turned off. But I've been really wanting to watch this movie for a while because it's such a big cultural movie. Like, everybody loves it. Every Disney person loves it, and it's just one of those movies that you have to watch just because it's so popular. And I know that it was like produced by Tim Burton, and a lot of the people in it are great, and Danny Elfman, of course. So last night I finally sat down and watched it, and in this video I just like to make these quick short videos talking about what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like, and really, like, does it live up to the hype, especially with a movie of this level of praise, often called one of the best stop motion films of all time. And I can see why. The stop motion here is absolutely incredible, and that's not something that will surprise you at all. A ton of you have probably seen this movie a million times and probably watch it every year, which is what I plan to do from now on. And I don't know how I hadn't seen this movie. It's just so good. The characters are so likable. And I think what really takes the stop motion aspect to another level is a ton of stop motion films, at least the ones I've seen. I haven't seen like a ton, but I've seen quite a few, and they're very hit and miss, not because they're stop motion, but just typically there's something off about them. But this one feels different because of the actual camera movements too. They'll like turn to like a Dutch angle as well as the characters moving and stuff like that, which I really appreciate. I think it added a whole other level to this movie of just brilliance, and everyone behind the scenes did a fantastic job. I've seen clips even before I saw the movie of all the different faces they had to make, and because this is a musical, there's a lot of singing, and that means that everybody's mouth has to be moving, so the amount of different heads and stuff like that they'd have to use for all these characters is just insane. Stop motion is one of those things that I hate doing, drives me crazy, but when somebody does it well, I'm like, I'm so impressed by what you can do, because I absolutely hate doing it, but it's fun to watch. And of course the songs are iconic. It's Danny Elfman, one of the best composers and minds in all of music, especially for movies. And he also plays Jack Skellington here, which again you guys already know, and just his voice, there's just this vulnerability in it, but also so much power. Like, he's hitting all these notes, and I really liked how he could match some of the backing instruments. I don't really know what to say exactly, and I know that he wrote all the music and lyrics for it, so it makes perfect sense. And just talking about the characters more in depth, what I really liked about them is that all of them felt likable. There wasn't like, oh, I hate this character, I hate this character. It's like every single one had something about them that was enjoyable, even if they were a side character, even if it was just like those little kids. Like, you're like, oh yeah, this can be related to this, or I see it as this. Like, it was kind of nice to be like, these kids kind of remind me of these kids I know in my real life, like, if that makes sense. And just having the whole Halloween Town approach going to the Christmas land, I mean, it looks beautiful as well. And if you're wondering what I think this is definitely a Christmas movie. I know it's a big debate. Yes, the opening song is "This Is Halloween" and stuff like that, but the whole plot of the movie revolves around Christmas, so that's why I think it is. But that's something that a lot of people can probably debate a lot heavier in the comments down below. But this is just one of those that is a short watch. Now, when I watched it last night, I did like fall asleep for like one scene, and that wasn't because of the movie at all. It was just how I was watching it with my girlfriend and stuff, and she had already fallen asleep, so I think I was just also tired. But I went back and watched it again. I was like, okay, I've already seen this, so I thought that was pretty funny. But it's like it's under an hour and 20 minutes. I think on Disney Plus it's like an hour and 19 minutes, so it flies by, but there isn't really a scene that's missed, and it doesn't feel like it goes on for too long. I really, really enjoy this movie, and I can't wait to watch again, because I feel like it's one of those that every time I watch it, I'm going to find something new to love about it. Is it my favorite? No. Sure, there are some problems where I'm like, you know what, this isn't the most interesting part of the movie. As much as I like all the characters and like a lot of the scenes, it isn't like every single thing that happens is like mind-blowing and stuff like that. It's one of those that I will plan to watch every year, but if I miss it, I won't be like, oh, that sucks so much. If that makes perfect sense. But I know a ton of the people watching this will be one of your favorite movies, so let me know why in the comments down below. Is there anything any fun facts or anything major you think I missed about the movie. Again, these are just fun short videos discussing movies that I somehow have not seen up until this point, and if there's any more like this that you'd recommend, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Over and out.